This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone, warning, what you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Cyberpunk 2077 fever has hit the internet, of course. We all knew this was going to happen this week. And some people already, this morning on the stream chat, well, Phil, why didn't you get the early copy and this and that? I already explained a million times. I'll explain it one more time in a very short form. I don't believe in early review copies. I feel that this practice is incredibly outdated. It was needed in the 1990s when people needed to put out print form media to review games early. But now we have the internet. We don't need early review copies anymore.
You show your toxic jealousy and just how petty you fucking are when you react to something like that.
Why did Phil not get an early review copy? I don't know, because I don't care. I don't ask for early review copies. All right? I have a 12-year legacy of content creation. I have a dedicated viewer base that believes my opinions on games are valid. They find my input very, very important and interesting. Why else would they be watching my gameplay content to begin with, right? And I know that if I felt like getting it, I could go through the hoops of talking to the PR departments of these games or the studios and registering my, you have to register as a content creator and all of that and show, here you see, here's my views and here's this and that. And I could jump through the hoops and be schmoozy with these guys and get early review copies, all right? You want to know how I know I could do it? Because I know people way smaller than me who can do it. They get review copies easily. These companies are happy to provide review copies to someone who's going to give exposure to a game. But there's two problems with that. The first is, I'm not going to kiss a game's ass. Alright? I've never done that.
Fuck you. You're a liar.
I'm always honest. And these companies are very skeptical of someone getting an early copy and then slamming a game. Their impression, these game developing companies and these PR firms who handle this kind of stuff, their impression is kind of like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Alright? So if I'm going to go outside of my way to give you an early copy of the game, we expect that you are going to be good to that game. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like that. I'm a person who, I'm playing a game, I'm going to tell you what I think. And the other thing is, again with these non-disclosure agreements, imagine if I got Cyberpunk like 2 weeks early and I was told, you can't play it publicly until such and such a date. So then why did I even get it? Because I'm a streamer. I'm not an early reviewer. I'm not a journalist. I'm a gamer like you. And I share my experiences with you guys on a daily basis live. That's the point of my content creation. So what's the point of me getting a copy of a game or a console early that I can't actually play on my fucking stream? Right? Sitting around with it, what's the point? Right? Maybe, okay, I would have been able to play Cyberpunk maybe a day early today. Big fucking deal.
Day one views, day one inflated views, make the money. Oh, money.
Right? For me, I'm so against the practice that I personally don't bother with any of that crap. I would rather, just like you, buy the game at full price when it comes out. That way, I actually feel a financial investment in said game. That is one of the things that I honestly feel in the modern day, okay, that I feel is a problem. Is that when you have an entire group of elitists who are either journalists or content creators, and they get everything for free, including the new game consoles, accessories for the game consoles, and all the games, they have zero investment. Zero. Okay? And since you have zero investment, when you go to review something, you may review it very differently than someone who actually had investment in it. I'm sorry, it's just true. If you're not paying for it like everyone else, if you don't have to wait to get it like everyone else, you may have a different take or a skewed take because you didn't actually sacrifice anything to get it. You see what I'm saying? It's just factual that this is the case. That fucking bullshit that these people just get everything for free and there's no actual risk reward for them. You see what I mean? Whenever we buy a game, there's a risk reward. A risk that when we buy that game, that there may be a great reward if it's good, but there also could be no reward. We paid money for a stinker, right? It's very different than what these people are doing. And that's why I don't believe this bullshit of the whole early review process. I think it should be abolished. I think that these game developers should say no one gets early games at all. Everyone can just play it on fucking day one when it's actually done, when all the patches are applied, and then you can all judge for yourselves.
I mean, I'll be honest, just like any other normal human, yes, am I jealous of certain people and of people who are successful and whatever? Of course I am. Of course I'm going to have jealousy. That's a natural human emotion for those who have more than you. You're always going to have that natural kind of jealousy of those who maybe have, been more successful or things like that.
So, the truth of the matter here is, in my 12 years as a content creator, even though I very well could have used my clout and my history as a content creator and the amount of viewers that I have and everything to get these games early, I refuse to do so. I feel I'm exactly the same as you, alright? And I don't deserve to get games early. I just don't, alright? I shouldn't be getting games before anyone. I'm not better than you. Why should I be able to play a game a month early and being, oh, I can't wait to tell you guys how great this game is in a month when the embargo lifts and shit. So, no, I'm not playing Cyberpunk today. I don't care about playing Cyberpunk today. I don't want to hear about people playing Cyberpunk today because I don't give two fucks about people who are lucky or selected to be elitists, special golden streamers and content creators. I don't support it. I'm not going to be a part of that shit process. I'm going to do my thing. We're going to have fun with Yakuza. We're going to have fun with Twin Mirror. We're going to have fun today with games. Doesn't matter that I'm not playing the fucking game that everyone's talking about because I'll be playing it tomorrow. It's that simple. And then you get a dumb fuck like this idiot. Hey, he's mad about not getting an early copy. I just said I could have gotten one, you fucking idiot. I didn't bother. I don't care. You fucking brainless twit. How can you even take anything that I just said and spin it into that unless you're actually a fucking brain-melting moron? You can't. So, fuck off.
The Italian, I don't know. That Italian is pretty damn salty.
I received a $100 tip, a $100.30 tip from someone named John Briscoe, and it says, keep the change. Here's the problem. I'm looking at this tip right now, alright? The good news is, it was not from an anonymous credit card. Thank God. It was not an anonymous credit card, alright? That's a good thing, because the anonymous credit cards are the major problems right now. People trying to just send me fake tips with a credit card and then charging that shit back. That's a major problem, okay? But it is from an unverified PayPal account. Here, I'm actually reading the detail. This is funny. It's so weird the way PayPal works. So because this was not an anonymous checkout thing, PayPal actually lists information here about it. And has all this information listed about how their processes work and, essentially, it's better that this person has a registered PayPal account, but it doesn't guarantee that it's legit. It could be someone somehow had access to this guy's PayPal account somehow and sent the tip in a fake way. I don't know. The problem is, there's no one in the stream chat named John Briscoe. I don't know who this person is, So, it makes me skeptical, you see? Verified accounts give me extra protection, alright? When there's a verified account involved, it means that the chances of any kind of fraud are incredibly lessened because that's real info from a real person. Okay, boy, people are so dumb. Pointman TV, doesn't that come with people's addresses? I don't get any info. Ladies and gentlemen, when you tip me, I get nothing, alright? I see a name that's the name you chose when you tipped me. I don't even know if it's a legit name or not, alright? Sometimes I'll get an email address. Sometimes I won't, okay? Sometimes it's nothing. You have zero info, okay? If it's a credit card checkout, I get no information at all. It just says, like, if it's a Visa or MasterCard or whatever. That's all it says. I get no information. No name, no number, nothing. No, I've never, ever, in the history of making stream content, seen someone's address because they tipped me. That's the stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard. That info was protected by PayPal. They would get sued into oblivion if someone sent you the info every time that they sent you a payment. You can't do that. That does not happen. And no, you don't get someone's real name if there's a verified account. None of that. It's what the person chooses to disclose as their information when they send that payment is what I get. That's it. Why people have this insane notion that people are doxing themselves when they send a contribution to a streamer? No, that's because you're stupid and you're passing conspiracy theories around the internet to try to say a streamer can't get support. Fuck off. Stop spreading around misinformation. Okay?
This is a boomer rant. Phil's a lolcow.
So, what I'm gonna say is, at this point, I don't see any reason to not believe this tip is real. It might not be, but I'm going to say it is for now and count it for the stream.
All right, let's suck. Let's do it. You guys ready to suck? I'm always ready to suck. Always ready to suck. Open your mouth. Take it in deep.
But what I will say is this, guys, we got to understand, this very well may be fake. I don't know who John is. All right, I'm just going to say John B. All right. And I'm going to say thank you very much to John B. if this is a real, and again, I apologize, giant fucking segment of my pre-stream dedicated to this because of it. All right. Please understand this could very well be fake. So if you were someone who was thinking of contributing today and I was like, Phil's fine now, I don't have to contribute. It's not the case. This very well may be fake. It could be charged back right away. It could be charged back. You know what I mean?
Last chance to contribute and make me a happy man. Yes, no, I'm a happy man regardless. I really am.
I guess we'll count it. We already have a Vest poll going in the stream chat. But please understand, if you were going to contribute, don't say, oh, because this is what happens, sadly. Sometimes people will look and say, wow, Phil got a lot of tips today. That means he doesn't need any support today, right? And then guess what happens? It gets charged back, and it means I made nothing. Zero. And that's fucking shit, you know?
You're e-begging again.
Now, I just received another tip, and this one supposedly is from Randy O. Butternut. The question is Randy O. Butternut even here today, and did they really send this tip? Randy, are you here today? Alright, yep. Randy just confirmed it's fake, so there you go. At least Randy's here. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate you responding. So this is the problem, you see? So I get a $100 tip. Don't know if it's real or not, right? Talk about it for a while. Explain to my viewers. Please get a verified account. So what does the person do? I'm going to send a fake tip right now just to fuck Phil over, right? Just in case that tip was real, let's send him a fake tip to fuck Phil over. What a nice person this person is, right? Unfucking believable.
I totally understand mobile gaming and its insane rise. Mobile gaming is ridiculously profitable. Every one of these mobile games has this microtransaction formula that becomes incredibly addicting, that requires repeated, ongoing purchases. You always need to keep playing and keep spending to be one of the top players in a mobile game, or even just be current on an event in a mobile game. I can tell you, if you didn't drop money to get every new summon character, you couldn't even play the new events. The events would be worthless unless you had the new character. It's pretty stupid the way that these work, but at the same time, I can tell you the formula works. People will drop money over and over and over. It is an addictive process. It's very much a predatory process. So what I mean is that whole addictive mentality, it's a gambling mentality. I'm just going to keep dropping money. Hopefully I get the character I want. Hopefully I get the upgrade I want. Hopefully I get the... It ain't good, man. It ain't good in mobile games. It ain't good in console games. And it's very bad. You're buying the characters for your game. It's pay to win, right? It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.